If you're looking for a place where towering red cliffs glow like embers at sunrise, where narrow canyons twist into shadowy cathedrals, and where every bend in the trail feels like stepping into a painting, Zion National Park is that place. It's a landscape so dramatic, so sculpted by time and water, that it almost feels alive. Zion sits in the southwest corner of Utah, right where the Colorado Plateau, the Great Basin, and the Mojave Desert all collide. Most visitors know the main canyon near Springdale, but fewer realize the park also includes the Kolob Canyons district to the north, an area of soaring crimson cliffs and quieter trails that feel worlds away from the main valley. One of the most unique things about Zion is that, during most of the year, cars aren't allowed on the main canyon road. Instead, the park uses an environmentally friendly shuttle system. It's quiet, efficient, and honestly a relief. You can sit back, relax, and watch the canyon walls rise around you without worrying about traffic or parking. The shuttles run frequently, stop at all the major viewpoints, and help preserve the fragile ecosystem by reducing congestion and emissions. One of the first major stops along the shuttle route is the Court of the Patriarchs, a trio of massive sandstone peaks named Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They shoot straight up from the canyon floor, almost like ancient guardians watching over the valley. In the fall, this area becomes one of the most unexpectedly colorful corners of the park. Zion isn't usually thought of as a fall color destination, but the cottonwoods and box elders along the Virgin River turn brilliant shades of gold and amber. Against the deep red cliffs, the contrast is stunning. As you walk the short trail to the viewpoint, you'll hear the rustle of leaves and the soft flow of the river nearby. The air cools down, the shadows stretch across the canyon, and the patriarchs glow in the late afternoon light. It's one of those places where you can just stand still for a moment and feel the scale of the landscape settle in. Even if you've seen photos, the real thing is so much more imposing. These cliffs rise more than 2,000 feet above the valley floor. And because the viewpoint is so accessible, it's a perfect stop for families, photographers, or anyone who wants a quick taste of Zion's grandeur without a long hike. As the shuttle continues deeper into the canyon, the scenery becomes almost overwhelming. Every turn reveals a new wall of sandstone, streaked with desert varnish and carved by millions of years of wind and water. The shuttle stops, places like Canyon Junction, Court of the Patriarchs, Zion Lodge, the Grotto, Weeping Rock, and Big Bend, each offer their own slice of the canyon's personality. One of the best ways to experience this stretch is actually by bike. Because private vehicles are restricted, the road is unusually calm and safe for cyclists. You can rent a bike in Springdale, ride through the park entrance, and follow the road all the way to the Temple of Sinawava. The shuttle buses pass slowly and predictably, and the lack of traffic noise makes the canyon feel even more peaceful. Along the way, you'll see towering monoliths like the Great White Throne and angels landing rising above you. You'll pass meadows where mule deer graze, cottonwoods lining the river, and narrow side canyons that hint at hidden worlds just out of sight. Whether you're on the shuttle or on a bike, the main canyon road is one of the most scenic corridors in any national park. On the east side of the park, State Road 9 climbs through a completely different landscape, smoother, more open, with swirling sandstone domes and slick rock formations. The highlight is Checkerboard Mesa, a massive sandstone hill etched with cross-hatching patterns created by ancient winds and shifting temperatures. It's a striking contrast to the vertical cliffs of the main canyon, and shows just how diverse Zion's geology really is. Back near the main entrance, the Human History Museum offers a look at the people who shaped this region, from the native Southern Paiute communities to early Mormon settlers. The museum also highlights the park's long tradition of inspiring artists. Zion has an active visiting artist program, and you'll often find painters, photographers, and sculptors capturing the canyon's shifting light and colors. At the end of the shuttle route lies the Temple of Sinawava, where the canyon narrows dramatically and the Virgin River becomes the star of the show. This is where the Riverside Walk begins, a gentle path that hugs the river as it winds between towering canyon walls. The sound of flowing water echoes off the stone, and the canyon feels like a natural cathedral. Beyond the end of the paved trail is one of Zion's most iconic adventures, the Narrows. Here, the river is the trail. You wade upstream between walls that rise 1,000 feet above you, sometimes only a few yards apart. The light filters down in soft, glowing ribbons, and every turn reveals a new sculpted chamber. It's a hike unlike anything else in the national park system. If you head north to the park's quieter district, Kolob Canyons offers a completely different experience. Deep red cliffs, narrow finger canyons, and fewer crowds make it a peaceful alternative to the main valley. The scenic drive alone is worth the trip, and trails like the Timber Creek Overlook give you sweeping views toward the Kolob Terrace and the Pine Valley Mountains. Zion National Park is a place of staggering beauty, towering cliffs, hidden canyons, peaceful rivers, and endless opportunities for adventure. Whether you're biking the main canyon, hiking the Narrows, exploring Kolob Canyons, or simply soaking in the views from a shuttle window, Zion offers something unforgettable for every visitor. It's a park that stays with you long after you leave, and it's absolutely a must-see for anyone who loves the wild landscapes of the American West. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Please consider liking and subscribing to see more photo essays in the future.